I am making a Chaos Thunder deck profile. I've managed to get everything I needed mostly for this deck. There are a couple things I would change, which is only the extra deck, which is honestly still in experimental phase, but this is what I have so far, and I'm honestly enjoying it. Starting off with the monsters, I play 3 copies of Thunder Dragon Matrix. All the Thunder Dragons in this deck, with an exception to the original Thunder Dragon, share the effect of you can only use one of 2 effects per turn and only once that turn. So they each have an effect where you can discard them, and another effect of when you can if they're sent from field to grave or banished. Which Matrix's discard effect is you can target a Thunder monster you control, increase its attack by 500, and then its other effect when it's banished or sent to the graveyard from the field is to add another Matrix. And the only thing I'd really do the main deck change-wise is I would play a 3rd copy of Core of Chaos, which Core of Chaos can't be normal summoned or set. It can only be special summoned by banishing a dark monster from your graveyard or your hand. And then if it's special summoned, you can add a banished Shell of Chaos. You can special summon a banished Shell of Chaos, which I would also play a 3rd of. However, if you summon them, then you're locked into only light or dark synchros from the extra deck. And Shell of Chaos does the same thing, except you banish a light, and you can special summon a Core of Chaos. So you can have one banish the other, and then summon the one that was banished. Then I play 3 copies of Chaos Witch. Chaos Witch has the effect that... I'm just going to go ahead and get all 3 of them into focus now. Chaos Witch has the effect of you contribute it to special summon 2... What was it? Light Beast tokens? Okay, no, you tribute it, summon 2 Dark Beast tokens, which are dark, level 2 fiends with 1,000 attack and 500 defense. And if it's banished from your hand or graveyard, you can summon 2 Light Beast tokens, which are level 2 light fairies with 200 attack, or level 2, 500 attack, 1,000 defense, but they are tuners. Wait, did I just... Yeah, I did. And you can only use each effect at Chaos Witch once per turn. However, if you use any of Chaos Witch's effects, you are locked into light or dark synchros from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. Then I play 3 copies of Batteryman Solar. Solar has the effect of when it's summoned to foolish a Thunder monster from the deck. And if a Thunder monster is summoned, I believe it has to be special summoned. While this card's in play, you can special summon a... What is it, like a battery... Thunder battery token? Let's see what kind of token is it. A Batteryman token. That is... a level 1 light thunder monster, 0 attack and defense. Which I actually have a 2-card combo with this, which involves Thunder Dragon Hawk. That gets you to... What was it? Thunder Dragon Titan? Yeah, Titan's the one that's not banned. As well as a Unchained Abomination. Which... again, this would involve one of the changes I'd make in the extra deck, but for now I like how it is. And I will go over that 2-card combo at the very end. Then I play 3 copies of Chaos Mirage Dragon. Chaos Mirage Dragon has the effect of you can target 1 banished light or dark monster, special summon to your field, but negates effects. And then for the rest of this turn, you can't special summon monsters from the extra deck except for light or dark synchro monsters. And then if this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can target 1 card, or you can target cards your opponent controls up to the number of other monsters that are used for a synchro summon and banish them. Right? Yeah, you can only use each effective Chaos Mirage Dragon once per turn. Then I play 3 copies of Votus. Votus is one I'm experimenting with, but it has the effect of when it's normal summon, you can excavate the top 3 cards. If you do, banish one excavated monster to then add a monster from your deck with the same name to your hand. So the idea is you would excavate a Thunder Dragon, banish it, and then trigger its effect when banished, as well as adding another monster of that name. The main one you want to hit with this is one of your 3 copies of Thunder Dragon Roar. And then you shuffle any or the other 2 back into the deck. My eye's not wanting to work for some reason. But then it also has the effect of once per turn during the end phase of this card is in your graveyard because it was sent at this turn. This turn after being normal summoned, you can excavate the top 3 cards of your deck, and if you do, place them on top of the deck in any order, so that's just for stacking purposes, but that one doesn't matter too much. The main one is the excavate 3, banish, add. That's the main one that matters. Then I play 3 copies of Thunder Dragon. This lets you discard from your hand to then be able to add up to 2 Thunder Dragons from your deck to your hand, so you can add only 1 instead of just adding both. Then I play 3 copies of Thunder Dragon Dark. Dark does the exact same thing as Thunder Dragon, except you can only add 1, and it's a quick effect during either player's turn. And then its other effect when it leaves the field or is banished is to add a Thunder Dragon card from deck to hand. Then I play 3 copies of Thunder Dragon Hawk, which is the second card for the 2-card combo to get to a Unchained Abomination and Titan. You can discard it to then special summon or target a Thunder Dragon that is in your graveyard or banished, summon it, and then if it leaves the field or is banished, you can then shuffle your any number of cards from your hand to the deck and draw the same number of cards. Then I play 3 copies of Thunder Dragon Roar. Thunder Dragon Roar, you can discard it to then... What was it? Target a Thunder Dragon card that's banished from your graveyard, add it to your hand. And then if it leaves the field or is banished, you can special summon a Thunder Dragon monster from your deck. Then to finish off the Thunder Dragon monsters, I play 1 copy of Thunder Dragon Duo. Duo cannot be normal summoned or set. It must first be special summoned. Or I think it must be first. Yeah, from your hand by banishing a light and dark monster from your graveyard. Once per turn, if a monster effect is activated from the hand, in the hand. I'm sorry, I can't read. I usually don't play Duo, and thought I might as well this time. But it has the effect of once per turn, if a monster effect is activated in the hand, this card gains 300 attack till the end of this turn. When this card destroys an opponent's monster at battle, and you can banish 1 card from your graveyard to add a Thunder monster from your deck to your hand. And then once per turn, during your opponent's end phase, you can target one of your banished cards, place it on top or bottom of your deck. Honestly, it's just in here as another card that you can use to trigger Thunder Dragons in the graveyard. Just like the 3 copies of the Chaos Creator. The Chaos Creator is the same way. It can't be normal summon or set. It must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing a light and dark monster from your grave. And then once per turn, you can target target 3 banished monsters, summon 1 to your field, shuffle, and put the other 2 at the bottom of your deck. And you can only use each effect of the Chaos Creator once per turn. Or my bad, you can only use that effect, the Chaos Creator, because it is the only effect. But that is it for the monsters, which, with the way I want it to be, would be about 27 monsters. Moving on to the spells. Just going to go ahead and get 2 cards to the side. There we go. For the spells, I've only played 2 copies of Thunder Dragon Fusion. Thunder Dragon Fusion lets you fusion summon a Thunder Fusion monster from your extra deck by shuffling the fusion materials listed on it into your deck from your field, grave, or banished. And then once per turn, other than the turn it was sent to the graveyard, You can banish this card from your graveyard to then add a Thunder Dragon monster from your deck to your hand. My bad, you add a Thunder monster. So you can add a Thunder Dragon, you can add Batteryman Solar, or you could add the Chaos Creator. Or if you're being cute and playing this with the Sacred Beast, you could also add Hamon, Lord of Striking Thunder. But I don't recommend doing that because I tried it and it did not go well. Then I play 3 copies of Chaos Space. Chaos Space lets you discard a light or dark monster to then add the opposite attribute monster from your deck to your hand, as long as it cannot be normal summon or set, and is level 8 or lower. Right? My bad. Its level is from 4 to 8. So the only thing in this deck it can't add is Shell of Chaos, or Core of Chaos, but it can add Shell of Chaos. And that is it for the main deck. The only things I kind of want to do is change it a bit so I can add cards like Allure of Darkness, Instant Fusion, things like that to the main deck. But that is it for the main deck. It is currently 35 monsters and 5 spells. However, I do want to add 2 more monsters, which would make it 42. And then for the extra deck, there are a couple of things I would change, which I'll go over those when I get to them. Starting off with Link monsters, I play 1 copy of Summer Summoner. This just in here because it's a Thunder Link 2 that requires 2 Thunder monsters. Mainly because I would use it to summon the Link 4 Thunder Dragon, what was it, Thunderstorm mech? Yes, Thunder Dragon Thunderstorm mech. Which can... The main reason it's in here is just because it can shuffle back your banished Thunder Dragons to activate their discard effects. So you can shuffle back your Roars to target a... Or you shuffle back a Roar, and it gains the effect of that Thunder Dragon you shuffle back. And then I believe if it would be destroyed, you can banish 3 cards from your grave instead. If a Thunder monster or monsters you control be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish 3 cards from your graveyard instead. And that is not a once per turn thing. And then I also play 1 copy of Unchained Abomination. Unchained Abomination is broken with Thunder Dragon, just because it has 3 effects where if a monster is destroyed by battle, you can target 1 card on the field, or 1 monster. Is it 1 monster or 1 card? See, destroy. Okay. If a monster is destroyed by battle, you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. If a card is destroyed by card effect, other than by the effect of the Unchained Abomination, you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it, and during the end phase, you can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. So, per turn, it can be getting at least 3 destructions. And because it says the end phase, that will include your opponents. The only thing as far as links go is that I want to do is add 1 copy of IP Masquerena, which I will go over what I will take out for it. Then I also play 1 copy of Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. This is just in case I need another body and I'm all out of Titans. That also just lets me cycle back or recycle my 2 of my 3 Thunder Dragons. Then I play 3 copies of Thunder Dragon Titan. Thunder Dragon Titan has the effect of if a Thunder monster's effect activates in hand, you can just target 1 card on the field and destroy it. The only downside of this is that if you do something like activate the effect of Thunder Dragon Matrix targeting Titan, if your opponent responds anything to that Matrix, Titan can't activate. Because Titan has to follow that Thunder monster immediately afterwards. And then if it would be destroyed by card effect, I believe, you can banish 2 cards from your graveyard instead. The only downside is that if you have multiple Titans in play, you can't use their effect multiple times per chain, because they have to respond directly to the Thunder. So if you have Activate Matrix and then Chain Titan, another Titan can't respond because it would be activating in response to that Titan. If that makes sense. Then I play 3 copies of Chaos Beast. Chaos Beast is one of the cards I would take out for I think I would take out 2 Chaos Beasts, mainly so that I could toss in IP Masquerena and a copy of Sword Soul Supreme Sovereign Changing, just because this deck banishes a lot and Changing just happens to benefit from banishing. Then I play 1 copy of Chaos Goddess. Chaos Goddess has the effect of you can send a light monster from your hand to the graveyard to then be able to target a level 5 or higher dark monster in your graveyard, special summon that monster. However, it cannot be used as synchro material. That's fine because normally you'll be linking off while you summon. Like, normally this will summon a Thunder Dragon Roar, and you'll link off Thunder Dragon Roar so you can use its effect to summon another Thunder Dragon monster from the deck. Then I play 3 copies of Chaos Archfiend. I would take out 1 Chaos Archfiend for a Chaos Angel, which is the only Chaos card I'm currently missing. Or, I'm missing a Chaos Angel and a Shell Chaos, and a Core of Chaos. No, I checked the first time. I can't word. The level 4 Dark Chaos main deck monster I still need to get 1 of. So I just need that and Chaos Angel, but Chaos Angel's the only one I have 0 copies of. The Chaos Angel has the effect of you can use any light or dark monster as a tuner for its synchro summon. When it's special summoned, you can target 1 card on the field and banish it. And then it has 2 effects it can get depending on whether or not you used light and or dark monsters for its synchro summon. If you use, I think it's something along the lines of you use light monsters, your synchro monsters cannot be targeted by card effects, and if you use dark, then none of your monsters can be destroyed by battle. None of your monsters can be destroyed by card effect. And then you can only use each effect of Chaos Angel once per turn. And then Chaos Archfiend has the effect of, if a card has been banished this turn against 2,000 attack, it can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. And I believe if it destroys a monster in battle, that monster is banished. Let's see. Yeah, banish any monster, destroy a battle with this card. And if this card in its owner's control leaves the field because of my opponent's card, you can special summon a Chaos Synchro monster from your extra deck ignoring summoning conditions. And you can only use each effect. You can only use that effect of Chaos Archfiend once per turn. And I didn't think about it, but I also didn't say the effect of Chaos Beast, as Chaos Beast gains 1,000 attack points if a card has been banished for a turn. So, until it gains 1,000 attack till the end of the turn, if a card has been banished. So would that make its attack point power 3,000? Once per turn, you can target a light or dark monster that has banished and add to your hand. And then while it's in the graveyard, other than the turn it was sent there, you can banish a light and dark monster in your graveyard to summon it back to the field. And you can only use each effect of Chaos Beast once per turn. And then to finish off the extra deck, I play 1 copy of Baron de Fleur. Baron de Fleur, it's a once on the field, or is a once per turn, target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it. Once while face up, negation. And during your standby phase, you can target 1 level 9 or lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and then return this card to the extra deck. However, most people don't use that effect of Baron de Fleur, so that effect hardly ever actually comes up. But that is it for the deck profile. Moving on to the 2-card combo I was talking about, that every other time I've done Thunder Dragon, I've honestly forgotten to do or show. But pretty much what you would do is you normal summon Batteryman Solar. Solar's effect sends Roar to the graveyard. Then you'll use Hawk's effect, summon back your Roar by discarding the Hawk, and then Solar will summon a token. You link off You link off Thunder Dragon Roar with either the token or Solar. In this case, I'll say the token. So you can summon Summer Summoner. And the other... and then Roar's effect will let you summon Thunder Dragon Dark. Then you link these 4 off for Unchained Abomination. And the only thing that would be different... Oh, wait, I forgot. The Thunder Dragon Dark's effect will then let you add a Thunder Dragon card from your deck to your hand, so you'd add Thunder Dragon Fusion, which you can then activate Thunder Dragon Fusion, shuffling back your Hawk, Roar, and Dark back into your deck, and summon Titan. And you still have at least 3 other cards in your hand that you can... So from here, what I would tend to do is then begin to start doing some chaos stuff. So like if I have a Dark in my hand... Actually, I'll just do it like this. But I haven't done much testing on this deck, so for now it's all hypothetical. But the other thing I would change is I would only use some Summer Summoner if I summon Thunderstorm mech. But normally you would be linking off for IP Masquerena, which normally you would use Thunder Dragon Roar and Batman Solar for, and then link off the token IP Masquerena and Thunder Dragon Dark for Unchained Abomination, which then gains the effect of it can't be destroyed by card effects. But like I said, that's it for my Thunder Dragon deck profile. If you have any idea of what I can do to improve the deck, any ideas decks like to be made in the future, or decks like to see face each other, feel free to comment down below. Thanks for watching.